Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Naieema, and I help the cash-strapped female culture consultant get to 100K and beyond without the overwhelm. Ladies, that's what I do. Who am I? Well, like I said, I'm Dr. Naieema. I'm a mom. I am a wife. I was a PhD student, and I'm also a business owner. And guess what? I was able to get to my first 10K month in my coaching business after only 4 months in business. I was able to get to my first 10K months as a coach in my fourth month of business. So I help other female coaches and consultants make it from 100K and beyond in their business, right? So I wanted to talk about sales objections. But before I do that, where are you guys listening in from? I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, so it's about 6 a.m. here. But I'm an early bird. Where are you guys coming in from? And how do you guys feel about selling? I can tell you this, that when I first started selling my services, I would get extremely nervous. I didn't want to come off as salesy. I didn't want to come off as sleazy. I didn't want to come off as pushy, right? Tell me if you can relate to that. When you're trying to sell your services, you want to sell them. You know they work. You know that they can benefit your client. But it's scary, right? And you know what was even more scary, was what even scarier to me? Was telling them the price. So there was a time when I was selling my services, ladies, and I wouldn't even tell them what my price was, no matter how many times they asked me. Or I would change my price based off of what I thought they wanted to hear. Can you relate, ladies? A lot of this has to do with our mindset around money, right? Think about what you may have been taught growing up about money. It's actually a badge of honor to talk about being broke, to talk about being poor, right? If somebody posts something on social media about being broke or being poor, it's like, oh, we feel sorry for them. We're encouraging them, right? But as soon as somebody talks about money, making money, what happens? Oh, you're bragging. Oh, you're not humble, right? Zanab says, though I'm not a coach, I can relate. It's so true, right? So now we're asking people for money, right? That's scary, right? So again, that's that mindset stuff that we have to work on as coaches and business owners, right? Think about it like this. Have you ever had a time in your business where it was always great, always going well? No. How many objections have you gotten when you told people your prices? Oh, I can't afford that. Or I have to ask my husband. Or, oh, not right now. I didn't expect it to be that much. What objections have you heard after you told people your prices? For me, it was always, I have to ask my husband, because that's what women always say when they really don't want the service. Right? And also, I started to become really afraid of the rejection, right? But let me tell you this, guys. When it comes down to being really salesy and being pushy, you know that you're being pushy and salesy and kind of icky if you're trying to control the outcome of the sale. So this is somebody who tells you, hey, I really want your services, but right now I don't have a job, so I can't afford it. Somebody who's pushy and salesy would tell this person to get some credit, to open up some debt just to have the services. Zanab said, I listen to the excuse all the time that you charge too high, right? And so what I want to help you guys with today is helping to change our mindset as people that's selling our services. Okay? I was able to, as I said earlier, I was able to get to my first 10K month, guys, as a coach in the fourth month of business. Did you know that less than 10% of female entrepreneurs ever make it to 100K in their business, ever? And I was able to get on track with that in my fourth month of business. I'm going to share with you exactly what I had to do as a salesperson, because we are salespeople as business owners, to help me continue to not just make money in my business, but to serve my ideal client. Okay? One of the first things I had to remember and recognize is that I am not selling a service. Can you guys type that in? I am not selling a service. I am selling a transformation. People don't care about your services. They care about what you're offering, right? What you're offering them can transform their lives. So if you're a fitness coach, they want to hear how you can help them feel confident again when they look into the mirror, right? As a business coach, not only do I help my clients get to 100K a year or beyond in their business, I help them build generational wealth for their families. I help these women finally take control and build their businesses, right? Do you see the difference, guys? Yes, Lucy. Lucy's saying, I am not selling a service. I am selling a transformation. If you guys get to that point where it's not about, okay, we're going to meet over Zoom. We're going to meet this many times. We're going to talk about this. They don't care about that. And that's a hard thing for us to swallow because we put our services and our packages together, right? We mean well. We know that our systems work, right? We know it works. Yes, Anab is saying, I'm selling a transformation. So I want you to type in the chat area, just one transformation that you offer your ideal client. One transformation. Is it time back? Is it confidence? Is it energy? Is it financial freedom? What is one transformation that you offer your clients when you are working with them? Because once you focus on that, ladies, once you focus on that transformation, selling becomes less icky. It becomes less daunting. It becomes less anxiety driven. Okay? So again, I tell you, the transformation I offer my clients, these are coaches and consultants who can't seem to get past 3K months. Those are my clients, right? And they're overwhelmed. They're working hard. They have all the freebies. They have the websites, and they're not able to make that 10K month. I help them streamline their processes, automate, and to get to 10K months and beyond, right? So Lucy says she offers her clients empowerment. RJ says hey, RJ is one of my closest friends in this business realm. She offers her clients calm. If you focus on what your transformation is for your clients, ladies, they're going to want your services, even if it's a 10K package. I promise you. I had a client just the other day, right? It was actually Friday. We were on a sales call. She said, I can't do it right now. Can I do it at the end of November? I said, sure. I said, you know what? And I ended the call like this. I said to her, I'm going to call her Susie, even though her name is not Susie. I said, Susie, I can't wait to help you build generational wealth for your children, because that's what Susie told me was important. I said, I can't wait to help you do that. I look forward to speaking to you and working with you at the end of November. I spoke to her at 7 a.m. on Friday. She contacted me on 3 p.m. the same day and said, I'm in. Because I didn't end with, hey, we're going to meet 6 times a week. Remember that when you sign up with me, we're going to meet this many times, right? None of that. It was, I focused on the transformation that she told me was important to her. Glenda's saying she offers her clients empowerment, right? Zainab said she offers her clients customer engagement. What's important to your client? That's what you want to lead with, okay? So let's talk about the 4-step strategy that I teach my clients when dealing with objections. Because it's not if, we all are going to deal with objections, right? The first thing is I tell them to breathe. You know why I tell them to breathe? Take a deep breath. And don't let them hear. You don't want your client to hear, you don't want, right? But take a deep breath, because that gives you an opportunity for silence. What I notice with sales objections, ladies, is that some clients, after they object, they'll say, hey, I can't afford it. But if you're silent for a minute, they'll keep talking. They'll keep talking. Like the client from Friday, she said, oh, I can't afford it right now. My client from Friday who I was selling to, I can't afford it right now. And I just took my breath. And she said, but this is something I really want to do because this is for my kids. I want to build generational wealth for my children. But then she went back to, I can't afford it. But because I was able to hear what mattered to her, I was able to use what matters to her. So the second letter, so B for breathe, A is for acknowledge. I acknowledged how she felt. I said to her, oh, I can understand that. I can understand how this is expensive and how, it's scary. I understand that. So now it wasn't just me saying, but you need my services. I really want you to buy my services. I took my breath and remained silent, kind of calmed myself down. I acknowledged her objection, right? I took a moment to process it. So the next letter is P. I processed what she was saying to me, right? So B for breathe. A for acknowledge how your client, acknowledge the objection. Say to them, I know that it may be expensive. I know it, right? P, process it now. Process how you're feeling because it's scary. Don't forget to process how you're feeling, right? And then the last part is R for refocus. Refocus it off of you and your services and how you're feeling and onto the client. Refocus them on their transformation. So like I said, when I said to this client, I said to Susie, Susie, I am determined to help you build generational wealth for your family by helping you to streamline your business and bringing you to the income level in your business that matters to you. And when you're ready to come back, Susan, I'm ready to help you get there. I'm ready. And 8 hours later, same day, Susan called me and signed up and paid in full, guys. Paid in full because I didn't focus on what I was offering her in terms of my services and my packages. I focused on what she wanted, the transformation. So remember, you get that objection. I don't care if the objection is about price. I don't care if the objection is about time. I don't care what the objection is. Breathe. When you take that deep breath, it gives you time to process and it gives the client time to continue to talk. A, I want you to acknowledge how the client feels. Verbally say whatever the objection is. Verbally say it. Acknowledge it. P, I want you to process it. Process how you're feeling. It's okay to say, you know what, this is I have anxiety. Don't say it to them, but you could think that I'm anxious about this. Okay. But then R, we focus on the transformation you offer your client. So ladies, out of the breathing, the acknowledging, the processing, or the refocusing, which one do you think will be easy for you next time you deal with a sales objection? Would it be easy for you to take a breath to allow for silence? Would it be easy to acknowledge your client's feelings and objection? Would it be easy for you to process how you're feeling and then to refocus on the transformation? What could you focus on? I can tell you this, that the hardest thing for me when I first started using this method to deal with objections, the hardest thing for me was to breathe. Because naturally I wanted to just, but my services are so great. Naturally, I just wanted to defend my services. Ladies, is any of this resonating with you? You know your services work. You want to service them. You know you can help them. So rather than breathing and letting there be a period of silence, you just keep talking. That messes you up. Glenda says the thing that she can take with her is she can breathe. Breathe, allow for that time of silence. Ladies, I have an amazing training coming up in my Facebook group. The link is above. The training this Thursday is all about the roadmap I took to get to my first 10K month to get me to my first 100K year. I'm going to give you the exact roadmap and it's complimentary masterclass that I'm only having in my Facebook group. So but this is not for everybody. If you're somebody who doesn't really want to work, if you're somebody who doesn't want the level of success that you have made have set for yourself, if you're somebody who's really into a lot of excuses, then my master class is not for you. Right? My master class is for women who are ready to make it to 100K in their business and beyond. Ladies, less than 10% of us will ever make it to 100K in a year in our businesses. I am determined to change that. Click the link, join the group. Zanab is saying, honestly, breathe is the one I should focus on. Yes. Joan saying, thank you. Joan, you're welcome. I am determined that more of us will make it to 100K and beyond in our businesses, ladies. I hope to see you in the Facebook group. The free masterclass is this Thursday. Ladies, I am Dr. Naieema, and I'm here to help you ditch the shift, ditch that overwhelm, and be your own boss. Have a great day, ladies.